I'm Invitational. I'm 17 years old and I live in Katowice. I started playing Fortnite with a friend of mine at the beginning of Chapter 1, Season 2, and I immediately fell in love with the game. At the time, my PC wasn't able to handle stable frames, so I couldn't play as much as I wanted. But I made a deal with my parents that if my grades are gonna reach a certain level, they're going to buy me a better PC.
Aha. Do w boksie moim.
Nice. Let's fucking go.
O nie, za go, blokuję go, kurwa.
Nice, let's fucking go. Good job.
I can even talk.
Yeah, I know. You were dying in front of the PC. I think you're first, the second and third. Let's fucking go. Good shit. You guys played so
Mam najlepszy, wiecie? Biało, chuj. Dead? Jeszcze jeden. Dwóch dead! Aaa, wypierdalasz!
Holy shit, that's an insane game, my friend.
Down, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, this early game fight. Hold on, look at this. Double land on the hill. Setty's, like, there's one weapon in one chest there. Setty just picks up both of them. The easiest eliminations either.
I'll strike a match and watch it calm down and walk away because it's over now.
Masz tam.
This is my kingdom, this is my crown.
Dobra. Ta, biało, dead. Ta, trzymam.
Right side. They're still not going down for the all-in. Really utilizing this bridge, making sure they don't fall down. And at the play there game,
Got one.
the instant Tammy's just too good, and Setty's there for the third. Oh my goodness! In 2 seconds, everyone is activated. Magnetic with the aim, and Setty, Cammy, T not only are consistent, they're here to win games too.
Fire starts to burn.
Dawaj, kurwa.
That's when the fire starts.
Entire finals based off of this performance. The final TV3 drops down. Koro, absolutely desperate. A big trade happens on the bottom side. Teak is on a 1v1 by himself, and he wins those. Mwaka, though, has the beam. Can he make it go home? Can he live the dream? Here it is, the baits, the shots. It's not going to really come through. Defensive opportunities, it's kind of over. It's too overwhelming. Teak is there for the win. Setty, Cammy, and Teak. Game 6, day 1, absolute champions.
Siady poprawię. Wir po lewej lecą na splita. U góry nic nie ma. W skrzynce mam pada. Ja 3 uwaga. A 400 volt though.
No, top 8. It's fine. It's fine.
Dawaj go. Okej. Nice. Dostał, 30. Nice, idziemy? Chodź tędy.
Who picks it up? It's all going to end up going towards the low ground. You can see pushing in the top 10, and Teak ends up hitting a launch pad, finds a recycle, and finds a perch from the high ground. He says, I'm the one on the high, raining shots down. He wants the champion. He wants to secure it right now with the victory royale. A brilliant shot from the perch. He ends up picking up Stormy. That's a full Elam. He gets the maps to go with it, Child. This looks like their game.
They haven't done it like this before. This is flashy, confident. Sometimes they're just kind of gifted height overall. This time they take it in the most perfect fashion we've seen, understanding the two teams there fall down. Another pad for Teak. I called around 70, 80 points, and we're almost right there. A top 3 situation. They're at 62 just on the day. That's more than some of the teams made on the first one. 3 for Teak, down on low. He gets 1. Looking for the next. 4 seconds in zone, gets pumped down, and now it's all down to Setty playing that heal game.
Setty will get the first med kit off, but then...
No!
Good shit, that's good. That's such a good game. It's fine.
That's fine.
Such a good game, Setty. Come on, think about consistency. It's so good.
No właśnie wybiegłem nawet do zona.
Nie, było top 2? Nie ma top 2. Teraz jeszcze, gdzie to tak ma? Badal pomocnik.
Dawaj, zajebmy go. Okej. Nice,
So good shit, top 10. Look at your points. Look at your points, baby.
Jebać kurwy.
Setty!
Yeah. Oh, are you quitting smoking, coach? Because wait. Listen. He said 6-7 months ago he was gonna quit smoking if he won FNTS, and we were close. We didn't. This time we're finished. The coach is gonna stop smoking. Let's go! He's celebrating, but inside he's dying. Let's go, Ivo! What a chance!
Want to win, and obviously when we don't and we come very close to that, it hurts us even more because we've put in all those hours, everything into preparing for that tournament, and it didn't come out as we would expect.
I'm gonna win, of course. Oh my god.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Everything is looking extremely good. We're ready. We have 4 hours of practice, and then the no build day 1 tournament should start. Personally, I don't have that many expectations for the no build, but I do believe we can do something good as well.
Fine with your Fortnite, play for 5 minutes. If you're happy, then I need you guys to pack up and move to the next session of the media day.
At the right moment, but no longer are we waiting. We're getting into match number 1 of day 1 here for the Gamers 8 featuring Fortnite. We're seeing where everyone's dropping. This is the first.
You're Setty, I think, right? Setty?
Yeah.
Can I take a picture?
Sure, bro.
I really love your gameplay.
Yeah.
You too.
Wait.
Can you say hello, Street?
Hello, Street.
He's the best player.
The excitement, it's all there.
Because they are feeling the pressure right now as we head into the competition, so very much an exciting time.
Cammy and Setty on the high ground still. Looking to pressure any of these players down below. Shots raining in.
It's gonna be Lecce doing something special. His final build, he's down to nothing. He goes down. It's Cammy and Setty taking match number 2.
Hey, 11. All I'm gonna say is, told you so. Setty and Cammy, the Victory Royale, the Become Legends duo here on top in game number 2. And I have a feeling it's not ending anytime soon.
And I'm curious, what's next now? So you've gotten a Victory Royale, you've started off strong, you're high up on that leaderboard. What are you gonna do for the rest of this tournament?
We're gonna try to be consistent as possible, and our plan is to win that whole tournament by game 11th or 10th.
Oh, okay, I like it. And one final question for me before we look at our overall leaderboard is, you grabbed that Victory Royale in game number 2. You guys held height strong. Is that just going to be your game plan from now on? You guys are going to try and go for height, or only when it is advantageous for you?
Only when it is advantageous for us, because we adapt really good during the games, so
yeah.
It's gonna be our So we're done with the interview. Now we're gonna head on to game 4 and see what happens.
Trouble getting up. It's up against Hanas and Pink. Yeah, there's no chance. He's still looking. He's just completely secure out this game. Thomas HD crying down below.
They're respecting Thomas, though. They understand exactly the situation that they're in. They don't need to try and make the hero play, but here they go. They drop down, and that's going to be it. Setty and Cammy able to get their second Victory Royale of the day. Big stuff coming out of them. They're going to be walking into day number 2 with a very, very nice lead.
Yeah, the only team that's able to do the 2-time type situation, and we had multiple interviews with them as well. It was asked by Vance to Setty, who are you worried about today? He said, I don't need to answer that question. They have no worries. They have no pressure. All they have is a limited time now and just a free mind for day number 2. Huge for the boys. Look at them.
Our final Victory Royale of the day, claimed by Cammy and Setty. Congratulations. Now, a necessary win to alleviate any additional pressure going into tomorrow, but I feel like you don't feel pressure from the way that I stand right here, right now. So, how are you feeling right now? And also, what do you think secured that Victory Royale for you at the end?
I think like the pressure is off. I mean, we didn't even feel pressure at the beginning, but yeah, going into tomorrow with a lead of points, it's very comfortable in our situation. And yeah, to finish off with a victory.
Speaking of confidence, the trophy is going to be sat right here tomorrow on the main stage. Is that trophy going to say Cammy and Setty on it by the end of tomorrow?
Of course.
Short and simple answer. That's what I like to hear. Everyone in the arena, please put your hands together for Cammy and Setty.
I would say that I think there's like 2 mentalities, and one of them that we have in BL is we always want to be at our best. We always want to perform the best. We always want to win. Obviously, when we don't and we come very close to that, it hurts us even more because we've put in all those hours, everything into preparing for the tournament, and it didn't come out as we would expect.
It's a mad world. It's a mad world. Nowhere to hide in this mad world.
On the general area, very solid. Chicho fighting his way, but no, Eddie comes through. It's Zagu and Mareem, who's right above them there. Our FNCS champions of Asia are still here. Down goes Pamstu as well. What a huge elimination here.
The top 7
duos alive. 11 players total left in this game, one of them being Setty and Cammy towards the high ground. The analyst desk called it. These guys don't play too many early game fights. They wait for this end game and for every opportunity. But Acorn, he's trying to sneak some extra points. He has the med miss, sitting in the zone. Vino doing the same, but he's almost all out of opportunity.
This is absolutely what you expect of the best players in the world coming together for this invitational here, to have this opportunity to step up to the plate, represent for your region. This is what it's all about. Vino by himself, just working his way, ratting his way through the build. Acorn is as well. There's a set of major points separating them. Vino looks to high ground. He says, I'm not going to allow you to just sit there and focus me. Trulex is meanwhile in the low, looking for something to do here, turning builds into Chrome. Remember, he can slip through any one of these now, becoming desperate.
He's just trying to reinforce a little bit of the builds that are around him so nobody can quickly edit through and try to pick that shot from Miram and Sagu. They don't have that high ground, but they have that mid layer trying to find that comfortability. Vino, only 2 HP, no med miss left. He's gonna have to try to find a siphon here, but no, he gets dropped. Acorn finds another one from the outside of zone.
7 elims for Mareem and Zagu, representing for Asia here, looking great. Meanwhile, Yumi and Cool are getting one step closer now to taking this fight. A huge shot out to Mareem. He's gonna feel that one as he plays defensively, but Zagu is here to back him up. They're going hand in hand. The fight breaks out. They clap back. Down.
Oh my gosh!
Cool steps up to the plate. We are now down to 3 duos in the end game, 2 solos and a duo up top.
Carrying that momentum from last season's FNCS, but he has so much more work to do. Setty and Cammy, the only duo left in the game, is Acorn staying alive. Still 4 eliminations on the back of Cool, trying to find his way through. But this, like I said, there's only 1 duo team, and they have the high ground and the recipe for success.
You cannot write a better story for Becoming Legends. Setty is fighting back. Cammy is fighting back. They're looking to get inside. There goes the elim they were looking for. Just 1 player separates them, but Acorn will not survive. And Setty and Cammy take game number 1.
Poland is the first country to take home a victory royale on the FNCS Invitational stage. These guys have came to play through and through.
What a fairy tale beginning for these absolute veteran GOATs. Some of the hardest workers we have ever seen enter into the ecosystem. Becoming Legends, Setty and Cammy must be absolutely proud.
I am with our Game 1 winners. Give it up for Cammy and Setty! I must ask, what, Dzień dobry, first and foremost. Dzień dobry. Obviously, Game 1 winners, how was that being out there and winning in front of this amazing crowd?
It's amazing. I love the atmosphere here. It's really nice having a crowd again.
Excellent. And also, obviously, high ground reigns supreme. Once you had the high ground there, able to maintain, do you think that was the difference maker? You felt comfortable being above the rest of the teams?
Like, we knew that high team doesn't have much, so we just took it.
You took it. Going into the next game, much of the same? Do you have to constantly change strategy, or did it feel good playing against the rest of the world?
It feels good. It feels pretty easy. I'm not like denying the competition, but it feels really nice playing here. And yeah, we're just going confident into game 2. Still have to be consistent to the end of the tournament, then that's it.
Excellent stuff. Once more time, guys, give it up. Your Game 1 winners, Cammy and Setty!
Setty might just be next. Savage is on fire. Let's see it. High ground is still NA East. 1v1v2. Commandment and Avery have everything working for them as Savage is looking to do so much work. But Setty says, hold up, I could find a chance here. He needs to pick and choose this wisely. Do you go for 2 elims on the low ground or a chance at first? And down goes Savage. Setty knows better. And it's a great game for Commandment and Avery. And it is all over. And once again, we might be seeing our first team who is setting up for a back-to-back.
Back-to-back, that is going to leave them with all the confidence in the world to end day 1 and go into day 2. They have 10 eliminations on the Vico from the low ground. He's trying to have a comeback for the ages to close out day number 1. Shots on the trip room, a huge amount of damage. He drops him down as well, but goes down altogether. Valiant effort by Vico.
It is a worst-case scenario for Thomas HD because his biggest threat is on high ground, but Reet is fighting back. Reed takes down Queasy on height. He is turning this around and trying to turn this into potentially a solo game. Meanwhile, Thomas finds Walks. Wicked Thomas still alive, and Reed falls there in the end. Wicked Thomas holding the low ground. Chicho's right next to him. Trulix hurts him too, but Vino has the grip of height. Acorn waiting on the side. Out of builds, he's gonna have to come down too. It's all over. The gas tank is empty. Down he goes. And now, off to Setty.
It's Cammy and Setty, the only duo left, and they find another one. Vino trying to put wonders. 1v2 situation. What can he do here to take home the big prize and end with back-to-back victory royales to end the day? But a team looking to take first place back. Cammy and Setty, and they try to steal it away by getting that VR to end game 6.
And they get the first game. They get the last game of day 1. What a story for Cammy and Setty. BecomeLegends must be so proud right now of these players. They put in the hard work, they put in the effort, and wait to watch it pay off. Over. Hen was so far out of the competition, and now he finds himself fighting inside of the top 10 here for a spot at big money. But Pink is still alive now. His story is yet to be told, from contested drop now to an end game. Finally, we get to see what Pink is all made of here. Sentinel and Cold are still alive. 5 elims for them. This is where they play best, the low ground.
They have to be careful though. That's going with an elevation change. They gotta start it now or never, and a good shot by Noah Riley to take down Reed. Everybody having those struggles. Pink goes down to the storm. Cammy gets credit for that elimination. 2 more points, 6 total overalls. Cloud and Repscar trying to meet that total. They get their 6 as well. 4 for Repscar. These guys are lighting up the leaderboard, but the team having free rotation after free rotation. Queasy and Vino pressuring the lobby from the high ground.
They're looking so good doing it as well. Lucy and high ground trying to get out, and no, swatted out the sky. It's over. It's a no-fly zone. And Vino and Queasy are just running away with height. Meanwhile, Sentin finds one of the feeds there. Sentin and Cold might be one of NAE's last hope inside this last lobby. Savage is still alive too, just by himself though, very hurt. Eye drop hunting nearby. Great way to start to turn around here and put a little pressure on the high ground, but this time there, 111 onto height. Savage demands respect, but Queasy says stop that. It shuts it all down.
Perfect opportunity to stagger himself to the backside of zone. Spots eye drop up, but he continues to drop down low. High ground was taken away by Cammy and Setty. Better late than never, as they're forcing everybody down, and they have that free rotation towards the low ground if they want to take it.
This is excellent now. Cammy and Setty have a chance here to close the gap and take back first place. They started it off that way, and they want to remain, but Queasy is still here. Don't count him out. Another set of points, and now it's Cold and Sentin versus Cammy and Setty on height. And we also have Janice and Vidil in the mix.
3 teams alive, 6 total players, but Cold goes down, but Janice and Vidil get knocked as well. 1v2 situation, NAE's the world on Sentin's shoulders, but Cammy and Setty going for their 3rd victory royale in the FNCS Invitational. This is how you cement a legacy. All they have to do is close out this game as Sentin trying to take control, trying to fight for the high ground, but it's not enough. EU strikes again with Setty and Cammy taking their 3rd victory royale. From
Cammy and Setty are here. 6 eliminations now. High ground looking down. They can get a 4th victory royale. When was the last time you showed up to finals and seen that much? I don't know. Larson is not messing around either. Down goes Duke in a huge elimination there. And that is 8 elims for Larson and Smite. They are just showing us why they are a dominant force. Some of the best fighters to rise out of this last year. And I'm so happy we get to see it play out on the big stage.
Yep, no Riley taking some damage, sacrificing that so he can get that clean pad, trying to get in the zone, but 19 HP in a dream.
What an
has to find a way to stabilize here, pop those minis, gets as much shield as possible as players just continue to drop towards the low ground. Janper gets dropped, Clicks versus Peterbot here towards the mud. They're trying to do everything they can to stay alive. Larson, we talked about 8 eliminations, but they added 1 more, 9 total, but Smite gets chunked out, but Larson's there to save the day, taking out Runa.
Already at 10 eliminations, Larson and Smite have fought their way all the way back up. Larson steps the Clicks and puts them down with a quick drop kick in the low ground, and now we have EU versus NA, but Larson and Smite are hurt. They're damaged. They're down to low material. It's all or nothing right now. Cammy and Setty know what to do here. They've been here before, and they have the resources to hold this one out.
This is going to come down to it. They could get their 4th victory royale. The only team's going to stop them comes from NAEs trying to rise up, and it does look like they are out of builds.
But they find a little bit of loot here. Larson goes for the med kit. He's trying to get as much HP as possible. Setty now starting to run out of material on the high ground. This is it. It's going to come down to nothing or everything here. As he has no maps, great tag there, and a trade, an open exchange. It's huge. Not looking good for EU right now. Into the zone they go. Smite and Larson are down. Larson is by himself, and no! He turns and gets burned.
Cammy and Setty take their 4th victory royale of the FNCS Invitational. Goes to show that it doesn't matter if it's EU, doesn't matter if they're playing on NAEs, it doesn't matter where they're at in the world, they will come out on top.
Wow.
Building with Mr. Savage had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force.
You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Vino is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Setty. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one. This has to be one of the most explosive head-to-heads we have ever seen. Vino has to get this thirst here. He knows now it means everything. We might as well seal this deal. Why wait?
Bubble shield going out. He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall. Shot's gonna be fired! And they do it! BecomeLegends are on top!
BecomeLegends has officially managed to win the biggest fight of their careers. Cammy and Setty put it all on the table. And you know what? I absolutely respect Queasy and Vino for giving it that chance. We have never seen anything like this before. Let's put our hands together for at least the number 1 and 2 teams that came into this and got crazy. You have to show them so much love. We have never seen a better head-to-head in person like that ever before. I don't even think we've had that in mind. That was crazy.
They know it too. Like Acorn has run out of opportunity. He goes down. Malibu Grimmer Staff take game number 12.
And just like that, the 12 games are over. But your champions of the FNCS Invitational are Setty and Cammy. Congratulations.
With 4 victory royales in this global competition. They didn't change up their strategy too much throughout 12 different games. It didn't matter who VOD reviewed them because you could have that blueprint, but if you don't know how to execute, it's gonna be all over. And give it up one more time for your FNCS Invitational champions, Setty and Cammy!
Congratulations, they have done it. An incredible weekend, an incredible opportunity, and they did not miss a beat. This entire room is on their feet, and they deserve every ounce of support here because these are 2 of the hardest workers we have ever seen, 2 of the hardest players in this space. And you know what? BecomeLegends must be so proud. Congrats, Reno.
They became legends for sure. On the grandest stage of them all, emotion, passion running wild. Let's throw it to Adam so we can get inside the minds of our champions.
Thank you very much, Cammy and Setty! Amazing stuff. We're going to ask you to lift your trophy one last time. Give it up for your FNCS Invitational 2022 champions, Cammy and Setty!
That was awesome.